spent time and energy to paint a room and only to be disappointed that it doesn't look as good as the professionals could do. Debbie from 360 Painting is here to explain why that happens. This is my absolute least favorite way to tackle a DIY project, so I'm excited to hear how the professionals would go about it.
I'm excited to be here too. It's always fun to share best practices with you.
So let's just dig right in. What is the best practices for painting a room if our viewers out there are going to take it on as a DIY project?
So absolutely, hands down, the most important part is the prep work. People don't give that enough credit. So you want to spend up to 30% of the time that you are involved in this paint project doing the prep work, and that includes using the right materials and the right products. So again, a homeowner doesn't need to go out and buy industrial equipment, but don't buy a $3 roller frame. You know, get something that
still has quality.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the right equipment. What do we do?
Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to pull everything off the walls and move all the furniture into the center of the room. Don't try to paint over things, you know, pull it away, do it right, have that space. You might want to take an extra time to cover everything with plastic, especially if you're tackling the ceilings.
Yeah, don't want to have any paint dripping down on your floors or on your furniture.
And it's so simple to take that precaution. The next thing that you want to do is you want to remove all the hardware. So towel racks in the bathrooms, doorknobs if you're tackling doors, and outlet covers. Don't forget the outlet covers.
I'm so guilty of never taking off the outlet covers. It's the easiest one to do.
It is, and a fun tip for you is the outlet covers never go missing, but the screws do. So when you take those off, just take the extra second to put the screw back in the actual outlet, and then it's there when you go back at the end.
That's so easy.
And people don't think about it, but it saves a ton of time.
So we've got all of our hardware removed. What happens next?
Then you want to do your caulking. You want to make sure you get the windows, the doors, all the trim. In addition to a lot of protection, it's going to keep those clean lines for you.
And then of course your surface is ready to go.
Well, you also have to take care of the drywall cracks, the nail pops, any kind of imperfections in the wall. Don't think you can paint over it and it will hide. You actually have to go through and cover that.
Okay, so then we're ready.
Right, and then you have tape. If you just don't think of tape as a first line of defense, it's kind of a secondary line of defense. It's still going to creep under that tape. So you want to tape off natural wood, maybe baseboard, so you don't get splash. But again, it's not your first line of defense, so use it sparingly and appropriately.
When do we need primer?
Okay, so most of today's good high quality paints have primer properties. So if you're painting an average wall, you probably don't need it. But if the wall has oil-based paint, if you have severe stains, maybe from a water leak, or even new drywall, you really need to take care of that and prime the surface first.
And then it's time to paint the walls, and you want to use all the skill you can with that. You can learn more about all of these steps on ApprovedHomePros.com in our Show Extras section to tackle a great paint job yourself, or you can always call the experts at 360 Painting at 619-369-3200. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, be sure to subscribe.
You'll have full access to see all our videos. From quick tips to full episodes, it's all at your disposal.
That's right. You'll get great information for all your home improvement projects, but even better, you'll have contact information on hand when you need some help.
All the trusted pros in the network are great resources to have. So hit the subscribe button below and check out more videos.